big win tonight, not only from just winning this game, but also from a big picture perspective with the tournament.
Yeah, I think that was probably the most important game of the year for us. On the road, in such a tough environment against a team that really needs to win games here in the league as well. And this team just once again showed how much heart it has. LT, again, was extremely sick. At one point we thought we were going to have to take him out of the game, and we were starting to figure out, all right, how are we going to move our infield around, and is Jonah going to go to short, call him third? I mean, it was that bad. And LT just refused to come out, and he kept fighting and battling. And then Graham Lawson, obviously the effort he gave us today at the end there, he had to be perfect, and he just about was. So just so proud of this team for not giving in. And we've had some real tough spots this year, and we've had a ton of adversity to deal with, and we just keep pushing. And for that, I'm so proud of these kids.
With Graham, it seemed like early in the year when he'd struggle early, it would kind of snowball on him. Yeah. What's been his change mentally to be able to kind of overcome?
I just think he's very focused. He's very focused. I think he's taken the pressure off himself and put it, focused on being a great teammate. And sometimes when you take that pressure off yourself and you just worry about the team, you play better because you're more relaxed. And to me, I think that's been a big thing. His focus is unbelievable. He's been unbelievable for us. I mean, there's no other word I could use at this point other than he's been vital. What he did at Vanderbilt and what he did tonight was even more impressive under the circumstances.
In the ninth was there any thought about maybe going to Sawyer to start? And what does it say about Graham?
No, Graham was pitching too well. And at that point, Skylar and I looked at each other and said, you know what? He's throwing strikes. His stuff is great. And we need to ride or die with him at this point. He deserves it, and he got out of it there at the end. So it wasn't easy. Obviously, the tying run got to second base, which probably aged all of us a little bit. But he found a way, and I think his best at bat was that last one. Unbelievable.
I think 4 of the 5 runs were unearned. What does it say about your team to take advantage after yesterday when it seemed like all the breaks went against you?
Yeah, it did. And we gave up the 2 runs that they got today on that bloop just over the infield. So a couple points in that game, it felt like we just wasn't going to be our night again, but we refused to give in. And so I just think, I know the Gamecock fans out there really appreciate what this team has turned into this year.
What did you see out of Adam tonight?
Adam was solid. But once again, he was at 100 pitches in the 5th inning, and so he was effectively wild. As we go later into the season now, as we get into the postseason, we need him to be better than that. But he kept us in the game long enough so that Graham could come in and solidify. So a starter's job is to give you a chance to win. He did that, but we still want even more out of that.
16 conference wins. Do you kind of have a sigh of relief now, knowing that you've kind of broken the threshold and you're going to finish at least a game above 500?
Yeah, I mean, obviously 16's that means you had a winning season in the SEC, which is extremely tough. I've learned now, being in the league for the first year, you have to be so good just to be 500 in this league. So to take this team and be over 500 at this point, I think it's a great accomplishment. We'll enjoy it here for about 10 minutes, and we'll focus on tomorrow, and we'll focus on trying to get hot here down the stretch as well. So great day for us, but we're far from finished.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.